am. Hey, everybody out there. It's your girl Kelly Michelle here. But you already know that. Coming through to have a real talk as we always do about some real stuff. So I know Valentine's Day is coming up. We're getting close to February. And it's time to start thinking about making your significant other feel special. So I wanted to just let's keep it real. Let's put it all on the table. I have male friends and female friends, and I want to get everybody's perspective on what you think about uh, my thought process here. Okay, in the title it says "Happy Wife, Happy Life," right? Um, I want to talk about what a wife uh, feels about that. It's not as selfish as some people may think, but from a wife's standpoint, what that means and what energy that gives you. Um, but with the holidays coming up and everything, do you agree that you have to act spoiled to be spoiled for the holidays? Or I'm saying the holidays for Valentine's Day. Um, I don't think you should have to because that's going to just be based on the relationship you and your significant other have. But I think it's cute to act spoiled, and men like to be in control, and they like to know that you need daddy or whatever. So I like to act spoiled. Um, and I think in turn I get even more spoiled by my husband. We go through it like everybody does, but that bounce back makes you stronger. It makes you stronger. So this topic is kind of comical, but at the same time, it's true life. It's stuff that we really need to talk about and put on the table. Okay, so um, I feel like if a man makes sure his wife is happy, she'll handle the rest. She will handle the rest, which includes being his peace, which includes trusting him, which includes uplifting him and pouring that love on him. The minute that a woman feels that she's being put on a back burner, or she doesn't feel not even appreciated, but more that you are going the extra mile to make her happy. The minute that that goes away, a woman can come off to be so bitter uh, when she's simply hurt. That's just hurt. That's a woman when she's hurt. But if that woman is happy, and we're gonna talk about what that means, you're gonna be living good, brother. um, so much can be going on, but that woman can calm you down and make you forget about everything, honey. You want to make sure that lady is happy and everything else is going to fall in place. Okay. Now, as far as the men are concerned, if we're happy, we're going to make you happy. Just make us happy. What does that mean? Make us happy. you know Listen to us when we talk and find out what we really like, the things we like, and just surprise us with those little things, and always put us first. Always put us first. And once you do that, fellas, it's like y'all can't do no wrong because y'all we're in your corner then. But we want to just be made to know, right, Cherie? We just want to be made to know that you want us to be happy. Just knowing your man wants you to be happy make you want to just go bend over backwards for him. Okay. And it's the little things. It's the coffee every day made for you. It's the little things. But as a result, that woman is in a good place and able to really work her magic out, and uplift her man. Now, husbands, they deserve to be spoiled too. And it's not even, they don't want much, you know. But here are some ways you can spoil your husband. I'm going to put this out there so I don't sound like a little spoiled brat. Okay. So men like affection. This doesn't necessarily mean sex, even though they're not gonna turn it down if that's what it boils down to. Okay. But you can show your husband love by just being physically affectionate to him. Hold his hand, rub his back, play in his dreads, in his hair, give him long hugs, you know. In the past, I used to think that that's a clingy woman that's doing that, but men actually, they like to be touched. We think that we want to wait for them to come and rub on us and hug us. No, we can do it sometimes. And they really take to it good, and they really, it takes them a long way. It really lifts them up. Doing little things for him can spoil him, or make him feel good. Now this one I know I could work on. Okay, because I'm a cook, but I ain't gonna always make you play. All right, and I could do better with that. But hey, hey, listen, ain't nothing, one cut and dry way. In every marriage, there is a work in progress going on. Okay, so don't judge me. But making his plate, okay, making him some cold water, a cold drink when he's out mowing the lawn. So he don't have to come in and be like, "It's some water in here. Can you make me something to drink?" And you be looking like, "Boy, you knew you needed something to drink before you went outside to mow that." We're not gonna do that. Okay, we gonna make that man some water. That ain't gonna hurt us. That's not gonna hurt us. But again, ladies, it comes off to be where we are, being cold by not doing these things. And sometimes a woman can have some hurt built up in there that kind of pushes her back from doing certain things that she actually likes to do for her man. But we got to be careful that we are communicating and opening up to our significant other so that we can be on the same page and not stop this good stuff that's needed in between, uh, from frustration built up. Okay, we can tell him we love him and mean it, and versus always having to say I love you too. So it's the little things. Joining in on the fun on one of his hobbies, and I'm speaking this because when you are in a relationship where your significant other really goes the extra mile for you, sometimes you kind of uh, fall to the wayside with keeping up on that, pouring that love back on him. So this is for that husband that is good to wifey and be spoiling her all the time. These are some things we want to make sure we're doing. um, we want to always be positive. Even if, we got something to vent about or argue about when he gets home from work, we want to try to be positive, pour him his favorite drink, encourage him to talk about what went on at work. Don't judge or give any advice. Just, be positive and remind him, you know, that he's a great person. Okay. And just being that person that's there to cheer him up. That person that's just there to cheer him up when everything else seems to be weighing down on him. And I pick up the tab sometimes. That's ladies, we need to do that more. I mean, not more like that. What am I doing? Who am I talking to? Whose side am I on? Every once in a while, I'll try to incorporate picking up the tab into 2021. Okay, when I'm out with hubby. Um, because any other time, they're treating us like a princess and everything. So, hey, it doesn't hurt. Hey, mommy. What's up, Tammy? Tammy, how you doing? Cuz yes, you taught me well, Mom. I'm trying to give it to him, Mama. How you taught me, cuz it works. Yeah, so just wanted to make sure that you all are staying spoiled, ladies. That man supposed to spoil you. But while he's spoiling you, pour that love back on him. All right, till next time, y'all. Stay sweet. Peace.